There we go. What's up, guys? It's Recluse here. I'm back with another one. I think all we're gonna be doing right now is just gonna...
Needless to say, I keep a check. She was a bad bad, nevertheless. Calling it quits now, baby, I'm a wreck. Crash at my place, baby, you're a wreck. Needless to say, I'm keeping a check. She was a bad bad, nevertheless. Calling it quits now, baby, I'm a wreck. Crash at my place, baby, you're a wreck. Thinking in a bad way, losing your grip. Screaming at my face, baby, don't trip. Someone took a big L, don't know how that felt. Looking at you sideways, party on tilt. Certain things you just can't refuse. She wanna ride me like a cruise, and I'm not trying to lose. Then you're left in the dust, unless I stuck by.
Pause this real quick. Let me check the audio. Is
Not
the audio
trying to lose. Then you're left in the dust, unless I stuck by.
Pause this real quick. Let me check the audio. Is
Not
the
trying
audio
to lose. Then you're left in the dust, unless I stuck by.
Pause this real quick. Let me check the audio. Is
Not
the audio
lose. Then you're left in the dust, unless I stuck by.
Pause this real quick. Let me check the audio. Is
Not
the audio
lose. Then you're left in the dust, unless I stuck by.
Pause this real quick. Let me check the audio.
I think your love would be too much, or you'd be left in the dust, unless I stuck by you. You're the sunflower, you're the sunflower. Every time I'm leaving on you, you don't make it easy, no. Wish I could be there for you, give me a reason to. Oh, every time I'm walking out, I can hear you telling me to turn around. Fighting for my trust and you won't back down. Even if we gotta risk it all right now. I know you're scared of the unknown. You don't wanna be alone. I know I always come and go, but it's out of my control. And you'll be left in the dust unless I stuck by you. You're the sunflower. I think your love would be too much, or you'll be left in the dust unless I stuck by you. You're the sunflower. You're the sunflower.
I'm working on Web Shooter 1.1. I'm pretty sure I showed the first one. I'll have to... If I didn't, then I'll show you guys some other time. But I'm working on Web Shooter 1.1, and basically the way it works is cartridge is
Take me back to the light. I know scared because I'm so open. You're so golden. I don't wanna be alone. You're so golden. You're so golden. You're so golden. Not in my head, and I know that you're scared because hearts get broken.
Says that there's a viewer, but I don't know, it's probably just me keeping an eye on the stream.
Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke and she's taking a drag.
What's
Now
up,
they're
man?
going to
How's it
bed
going?
and my stomach is sick and it's all in my head, but she's touching his chest now. He takes off her dress. Now let me go. And I just can't look. It's killing me and taking control. Jealousy turning saints into the sea, swimming through sick lullabies, choking on your alibis. But it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes, 'cause I missed the bright side.
You're gonna have to refresh my memory on who you are. Are you that guy that I met on Eggle?
I'm coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this?
Or are you somebody I know that?
It was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke and she's taking a drag. Now they're going to bed and my stomach is sick and it's all in my head, but she's touching his chest now. He takes off her dress. Now let me go. 'Cause I just can't look. It's killing me and taking control. Jealousy turning saints into the sea, swimming through sick lullabies, choking on your alibis. But it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes, 'cause I missed the bright side.
That's right. That's right. Okay. I do
Barefoot and a bottle of wine.
Is that good?
You can stay with me tonight. You don't have to change when I'm around you. So go ahead and say what's on your mind, on your mind.
breakfast in the morning, or you can slip out in the night. You don't have to give me a warning, 'cause we both got nothing to hide. Even though we don't talk for a couple of months, yeah, it's like we didn't lose any time. I could be a lover or your shoulder to cry on. You can be whoever you like. Oh, when you and me, no judgment. You can get that from anyone else. You don't have to prove nothing. You can just be yourself. When you and me, no judgment. We can get that from everyone else, and we don't have to prove nothing. When you and me, no judgment. We don't have to prove nothing. When you and me, no judgment. I hope we never change, even though we both know that we'll move on again. I'll keep your secret safe until the time we both find ourselves alone again. Oh, when you and me, no judgment. You can get that from everyone else. You don't have to prove nothing. You can just be yourself. When you and me, no judgment. We can get that from everyone else. We don't have to prove nothing. When you and me, no judgment. We don't have to prove nothing. When you and me, no judgment. We don't have to prove nothing.
Honestly, it
When
feels
you
good
and
knowing
me,
that I
no
at least have
judgment.
one person that tries to, stay in with everything. I don't have the biggest audience, but you know what? One person really makes a difference, honestly. Because I feel like if there's that one person that's there, the community can work. Probably help as well, but whatever. I'll probably be. Whoa, stutter. I will probably be uploading more soon. Like, I'm probably gonna upload some stuff on my web shooter concept, modifying my suit a little bit. Because I mean, like, I got these big plans. It's just money is a real issue right now. Not only do I have to save up or upgrade to, technology of it. Also, trying to develop things I haven't even invented yet. I also gotta worry about my personal life. Like, I'm trying to save up for a car. Big car and shit, so. Life gets in the way a bit, but I know it'll be worth it.
Thunder's getting louder and louder and louder. Baby, you're like lightning in a bottle. I can't let you go now that I got it. And all I need is to be struck by your electric love. Baby, your electric love.
think that is pretty cool that you're developing your I've tried doing it multiple times. This is like the best one I've come up with. But I've tried it before. You can look at my old videos and you'll see how terrible like the eyes are. The mask itself
Just a young
isn't
gun
too bad.
with the
It's
quick
the
fuse.
eyes that
I was
are hard to
uptight,
get.
wanna let loose. I was dreaming of bigger things and wanna leave my old life behind. Not a yes sir, not a follower. Fit the box, fit the mold, have a seat in the foyer. Take a number. I was lightning before the thunder.
Thunder, 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 thunder,
Thunder, feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder. Thunder, feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder. Thunder, thunder. Thunder. Kids were laughing in my classes while I was scheming for the masses. Who do you think you are? Dreaming about being a big star. They say you're basic, they say you're easy. You're always riding in the backseat. Now I'm
feel like it
smiling
would've
from the
been
stage
better if I
while
would,
you were clapping in the
show my
nosebleed.
face. Tokyo, but I don't have a webcam for PC. And YouTube is stupid.
Thunder, feel the thunder.
Lightning
and the thunder. Thunder, feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder.
Try to find dumb, but whatever.
Thunder, feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder. Thunder, thunder, feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder. Thunder, thunder, feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder. Thunder, thunder, feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder. Thunder, thunder, feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder.
Oh, seriously. Like, first it was taking away the dislike button, which I think is stupid, because how am I supposed to know what people enjoy watching and what people don't enjoy watching? And at the same time, it's like, why would you just do it in the first place? Like, that ruins the point of it being
I
there.
let myself fall into you. I never thought I'd fall right through.
Not
I
only
fell
that,
for every
but
word you said.
Now they're moved into
You
like
made me
six
feel
acts,
I needed
sometimes
you
on a
and
video.
forced my heart to think it's true. But I found I'm powerless with you.
Yeah.
Now I
really
don't need your wings to fly. No, I don't need a hand to hold in mine this time. You held me down, but I broke free. I found the love inside of me. Now I don't need a hero to survive, 'cause I already saved my life. Cause I already saved my life. I fell into your fantasy, but that's all our love will ever be. I lost hope in saving you and me.
I just want to make
You
sure that
think
you
I'm
understand
lost, falling apart, but your lies just made a stronger heart.
If you
My
are,
life is
then,
just about to start.
be Deadpool.
I don't need your wings to fly.
I'm pretty sure we met when Deadpool
No,
was with me.
I don't need a hand to hold in mine this time. You held me down, but I broke free. I found the love inside of me. Now I don't need a hero to survive, 'cause I already saved my life. Already saved my life. I
Here,
already
let me turn
saved
the
my
mic up.
life. Already saved my life. I already saved my life.
Turn it to about there. Alright, how's that? Is that better? Alright. Yeah, man. Man, I miss my boy Deadpool, honestly. I haven't been able to go out on missions with him as much and shit like that. Not only life, but also the fact that, you know, I had to move. I think the last time him and I went out on a, you know, last time him and I went out patrolling together was, let's see, I think 2020. Yeah, that was the last time him and I actually went out and patrolled together, was in 2020. I saw him over Christmas, but him and I, you know, since we're like close and shit, we thought it would be better just to, you know, hang out and not worry about vigilante stuff while, you know, it's Christmas and we don't get to see each other as often. But, are there any questions that you might want to ask? I mean, it is a Q&A. Oh yeah, man. Gotta have the breaks. Can't be doing it all the time. just realized how late it was here. Oh my god. I've been staying up so late that right now it feels like it's like 8 and it's actually 12. Feels so early, man. Well, I mean, I guess technically it is really early, but are you planning to show and test out other additions to your current spider suit? Like, for example, it's your costume but with, say, a leather jacket? Like a leather jacket? Actually, I've been thinking about that. See, I'm gonna have different suits for different reasons. There's gonna be, you know, a winter suit for whenever it's cold out. There's gonna be a summer suit whenever, you know, I can't be having a heat stroke on patrol. Like, then there's like a suit for, let's say there's something really bad happening. I gotta have something that'll protect me against whatever I'm about to face. So, you know, if there's something really dangerous that I'm about to face, I'm probably gonna have on something a little heavier duty. But yeah, I definitely plan on showing and testing the additions that I'm gonna have on my suit. I'm planning on showing every single type of suit that I'm gonna go for, and my other suit, the one, my Far From Home suit, actually, the back zipper ended up breaking, so I'm probably gonna use that one for its own suit in general. Like, I could put on, I don't know, I could probably just mess with it a bit, turn it into something useful. I took the eyes off the mask of it because the eyes would just pop out and it would make it look so derpy, and the lenses would fog up so easily. It was so bad. Like, I can't even begin to explain how terrible the fog was. I couldn't see shit. It was like, oh my god, dude. Let's say you went outside and instead of walking into something like a basic fog, you just walked into a cloud. That's what it felt like. It was humid in the mask. No air could get out. It was terrible. But yeah, I'm definitely planning on adding things to this suit particularly. Like, I'm gonna put kind of like, I guess, shield patches on it. You know, just padding so that way, you know, I stay safe, especially in lethal areas.
like on my neck, I'm probably gonna put like Kevlar or just something to keep me safe. I mean, because if I'm going against somebody, let's say they have a knife and they try going for my neck, that's pretty much game over for me. If, you know, they come up behind me, got me in a chokehold, knife to my neck, what do you do from there? Like, you can't do much unless if you like Jackie Chan their ass. And that's one of my weak spots, actually, is chokeholds, which I'm I'm trying so hard to get better at getting out of those, and I'm getting better. Like, I'm a lot better than I used to be. Before, if you got me in a chokehold, that was it. Like, that was it. You won. You won. Then again, I was also young, but my point is that's one of my weak spots, and that's one of the things that I really had to like overcome. I'm thinking about making my eyes on my mask more technological. You know, kind of like in Spider-Man Homecoming, Tom Holland's Spider-Man. I'm thinking of making them more technology-based to where they can zoom in whenever I squint. If I squint, the lenses will zoom in so that way I can get a better look at whatever I'm trying to look at if I'm far away. I got a basic web formula. Basically, it's a very simple formula. I mean, obviously I'm not gonna say what it is, but it foams up a lot. If I were to put it into a basic lighter web shooter and shoot it out, it would come out as like this weird foamy sort of substance. And I'm trying to go from a foam to kind of like a liquid rope. I mean, if you look at The Amazing, he's got all kinds of like different web shooters, and I think it's well, amazing, spectacular even, pun intended. I just think it's, you know, mind-blowing that he can make all these web shooters. And the fact, you know, okay, they're bulky, some of them are bulky, but the most recent one that he made was actually out of a wristwatch, but it's not like your basic J-Laser, you know, wristwatch. If you watch J-Laser video, he's made all kinds of lighter web shooters and, you know, shooting fire from his wrist and shooting quote-unquote webs when it's really just Loctite adhesive spray. No. What The Amazing did was he made his own web formula, and he started out from this big solenoid web shooter that went all the way up his arm. It was bulky. You could see it from a mile fucking away. But the fact that he went from something that bulky, making it in his bedroom, to something so compact as a wristwatch now, that's crazy. Like, we are getting so close to legit web shooters, and the world isn't even realizing it. He made a web shooter, and whenever he shot it, an actual liquid rope came out and stuck to a wall. It was so weird. It went from liquid to a solid after he shot it, and it stuck to the wall. Granted, it was a weak rope. Okay, it was a weak rope, but that gives us ground to build off of. Like, you can't just make something and expect it to be perfect the first time. You gotta make it over and over and over and over again. And he's made about, let's see, 17 web shooters now within the span of 5 years. I think it's been 5 years. I don't know. I've been watching him for a while. I watched him whenever he first came out. He's one of my biggest influences. I kind of admire his work, because he puts so much time and effort into it that I honestly look up to him. But another thing that I'm planning on doing to my suit in general is putting Spider-Man 2099's talons on my arms. Now, I know you've probably been following the channel, so you know I don't like to kill people. I do not want to kill people. I have never killed anybody, and hopefully I never will. I'm honestly not a violent guy. I don't want to be violent. If I can go up to the crackhead on the street and convince him to stop doing drugs and just to turn himself in without having to land a single hand on him, that would be perfect. I would honestly love that. I would love it if I didn't have to, use self-defense on somebody, just to get justice. I would love it if I didn't have to do that, but sometimes it just doesn't go that way. But if I'm going against somebody, and let's say they have this big ass butterfly knife, razor sharp, could cut straight through my suit and my arm, I gotta have something to defend against that. And you probably also know that I like bow staffs. I've been planning on getting a collapsible bow staff that can just go on my back. So if I ever encountered something like that, I could just take the bow staff out and do what I need to do. Well, let's say I lose the bow staff in the middle of fighting. Let's say it's across the street now because he somehow pulled it out of my hands or whatever and threw it across the street. Whatever type of scenario you need to come up with in your head that gets it away from me. Let's say that happens. Then what do? I can't really do anything. So, to have some sort of weapon at my disposal, I would have talons on my arms to protect myself. Do you think you'll come across people that becomes a recurring villain that you both have a Megamind-like relationship where you both still fight each other, but neither of you try to kill each other? That's actually a good question. And honestly, my honest answer is yes. I honestly do think I will come across a person that would be kind of like that. Because if I'm crazy enough to do the shit I'm doing and do it for good, there's people out there that are going to do it for bad. There's people out there who are going to make things to, go against vigilantes like me, the amazing Blood Spider, Human Spider, what I like to call the quote-unquote Spider-Verse. But see, my code is the only time I will ever kill somebody is if I'm in a life or death situation. As in, somebody's got a gun to my head, they're up behind me, got me in a chokehold, they got a gun straight up to my head. And if the only way that I could, like, if it was the only way that I could save myself, I will choose my life over the person that's trying to end it. Because I know that if somebody is willing to kill me, they're going to be willing to kill other people. Of course, I would hurt them, and then, you know, let's say they drop their guard and everything, they drop onto the floor. I'm going to try and get them to the hospital as fast as possible. But, you know, if I have the inspiration to become a Spider-Man-like vigilante, there's people out there that are going to try and become, you know, Spider-Man-like, DC-like, whatever you want to call it, Marvel-like, DC-like, whatever type, you know, villains or just enemies. You know, try and use it for bad instead of for good. It's gonna happen. Like, I'm calling it right now. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to face somebody like that one day. So, my plain simple answer to your question is yes. What's up, man? You know, I got a question. What the hell are you doing up at 12:30 in the morning? And there he goes. What the fuck are you doing at 12, loser? Thank you, my guy. So how's it going? Who's the criminal? Do you remember a couple years back whenever we went on Omegle and he was the dude with the mask, like the weird pale white mask. I know, man. That's Deadpool, by the way. I was actually just talking about you like 5 minutes ago, my guy. What do you mean, like what? Oh, I was telling him how the last time that we actually, you know, went out and patrolled together was like 2020, 2019, somewhere around there. Really has, man. To be honest, I actually kind of miss it. But to everybody watching, if there's any questions you got, just pop them in the chat. I'll answer as many as I can. All right, guys. I actually got you. I got you kind of a funny story. All right. So there was this one time when me and Deadpool went out on patrol, and we went to like a nearby park, right? This is back when I had my very first suit, by the way. Those of you that remember, it was not good. The eyes would come off like every 10 minutes. One time it came off and you could see my whole eye, and I had the lens in my hand and I just started running. Like I started running back out of the park. But so what happened was we went to this park and there were some people there. Well, we were doing kind of like a social experiment, if you want to call it that. We basically had this backpack and we placed Bluetooth headphones on top of it, and we left it by like a basketball court, and our asses hid in the woods. I shit you not, we hid in the motherfucking woods. Straight up. Hid straight in the woods, waited for somebody to come get it. We saw people go to the basketball court, and I can't remember if somebody either picked it up or if we just ran over, grabbed it, and then left. I don't know. It was a long time ago. I mean, like, to be fair, you could go back into it, but like, okay, Deadpool, listen to me. Literally, you could go back and you would find, like, what would you call it? Like, sink sand, whatever, quicksand. Like, you literally stepped in and you fell. Have you thought about using chainmail armor part of off your Spider-Man costume for like 2%. Oh, yeah. I've thought about that quite a bit, and I haven't been thinking about chainmail. I've been thinking about using kind of like a thin metal, but only on certain parts of my body, and then under the thin metal would be like chainmail for, you know, the parts that the metal can't go on, like, you know, the crease of my elbow, so that way I can, you know, tuck it in and stuff. And same with like my knees, basically all my joints. I have thought about that. It's just a huge part of that is weight. Me, I'm a very flexible, kind of agile guy. I don't like to be limited on space. Especially with weight. I mean, I honestly suck with running as is. Like, I need to work on that. I need to work on running and shit like that. But yeah, I have thought about that. I'm thinking about doing it. It's just I need to get the money to do it. He left. What do you mean he left?
I'm still alive, but I'm barely breathing. Just praying to a God that I don't believe in. 'Cause I got time while she got freedom. 'Cause when a heart breaks, no, it don't break even. The best days will be some of my worst. She finally
Yeah, who left? I mean, it says there's one viewer. He could have been talking about himself, but I doubt it. What? Oh, he's tripping balls again. Yeah, anyways. Well, man, it honestly feels really good to just do a live stream and sit back, chill, answer questions, just talk. It feels nice. I haven't done something like this on the channel before, so it's nice to change it up a bit than the same old update videos. Oh my god, I have so many of those. It went from update to update again to yet another update to guess what? Another update. And then you got a 20-minute like video presentation of an update. It's always updates now, no tests, no nothing. It's just, man. I actually made a prototype web shooter. I just gotta find it. It's a basic solid line web shooter, you know, it's nothing crazy. It's kind of like what I described earlier. honestly might. Yeah, I might not even have it anymore now that I think about it. Unless if it's in here. Nope, not in there. But I still have the weird cardboard Talon thingy that I made. Just to kind of get an idea of how it would look and fit on my arm. But I'm still debating on what material I actually want the Talon to be, because I could go for metal, but you know, if I want it just for protection, I could have it as kind of like a rough material instead of like metal, because I don't want to be too lethal. Honestly, don't. All I'm trying to do is bring justice, you know? I think something that would be cool for the future would be like Iron Spider's like arms. That would be so sick. It'd be really cool just to develop those and have them on my back. Be able to climb buildings with them. Shit like that. Could honestly probably make some sort of wall climbers. J-Laser made wall climbers, but that's more of like vacuum seal, man. Which, I mean, it's a good concept, good prototype, but I'm ready to go beyond just prototype. I'm ready to, you know, make history. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. If you did, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing to the channel. And, you know, hit that bell icon. You'll get notified whenever I do another stream like this, or whenever I may just post another update video. But it's getting really late, and I think it's time for me to sign off. But if you guys enjoyed, yeah, just leave a like, leave a comment, tell me what I should do next. How many jobs have got your attention? You didn't have to say the name, but like give a number. Here, I'll answer this one more. I'll answer this last question before I sign off.
If I could begin to be half of what you think of me, I could do about anything.
What do you mean by how many jobs got my attention?
When I see the way you act, wondering when I'm coming back, I could do about anything. I could even learn how to love like
I'm nothing like you. Look at you go, I just adore you. I wish that I knew what makes you think I'm so special. If I could begin to do something that does
There's
right
honestly
by you, I would do about anything. I would even learn how
there's a few jobs that have my attention.
when I see the way you look, shaken by how long it took. I could do about anything.
I'll count them off. I'm not gonna say what they are just in case. You know, I don't want to let out too much personal info. But yeah, I'll tell you how many. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and and 5. There's 5 jobs that have kind of got my attention. So, you know, if one doesn't work out, I can do the other. But in terms of, you know, making money, I'm mainly gonna do that through YouTube, of course, an actual job, and then also like then also doing something like probably like bioengineering, something like that, because I'm really into that stuff. But that's the only job that you get to know about. I'm not gonna say all the others because those lead more into my personal life. And don't get me wrong, I like to connect with people, you know, especially the community. I like connecting with the community, but for my own safety, it's best not to.
But when he loves me, I feel like I'm floating. When he calls me pretty,
Which is why I would say like engineering, bioengineering, anything like that would be a huge advantage to what I'm trying to go for. Well, this has honestly been really fun. Like, seriously, I loved this. This felt so good to do. I just spent an hour doing a whole stream talking about future ideas, you know, what scenarios may come up, and just connecting on a different level than what I usually do. But it's honestly getting pretty late. It's probably getting a little late for you, probably everybody else. So I think for now I'm gonna sign off. But yeah, I'll try and upload more. I'll try and do more live streams like this. But if you enjoyed the live stream, leave a like down below. If you're new, subscribe. And if you have any ideas or just, you know, want to support me, leave a comment. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace. Y'all have a good night. I love each and every one of you.